Do I look like an 80s rock star? Oh, I need a mullet to be an
You
80s rock.
You used to. Oh,
I
man.
had a mullet.
Should I put that in there?
I don't know if you can find it.
Oh, of course I can.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Drinking with Jacob. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and today is a super special day. It is Father's Day, and I'm with one of my favorite people in the world, my father. Our personalities are almost identical. Everybody says so. Stick around for a different take on the Joking with Jacob at the end. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, ready to go?
Ready, man.
All right, let's get started. Pick a number 1 through 4.
5.
All right. Okay. Grab your cup.
And make sure we cheers because you've been forgetting on
I
episodes.
know. Thank you.
I watch
Cheers.
Lemon lime Gatorade.
Good guess. You could take that off. It is
right.
an orange citrus raw electrolyte
Well,
infusion.
it wasn't lemon lime, but
No, but it's very
it is
similar.
citrusy. It looks like pee after your vitamins in the morning.
That's when you take vitamins. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you being on the show.
Oh, I'm so excited, man. This is great.
How about you tell the world who you are?
I am the most proud and honored father to have a son like Jacob. There's no one else like him out in the world.
Thanks, Dad. I really appreciate it.
And then after that, I am a very blessed husband, and I also am the owner of a local Long Island residential contracting company. You know the old cliche, no job too big, no job too small, right?
Exactly. It says that right on the website.
I've been in business for 29 years.
Wow.
Started my business in 1990.
Wow.
And I had a dream when I was 16. And you're following in my footsteps. You had a dream when you were 16 or 17, and here you are, starting your own career at a young age, younger than me. Good stuff, world.
So how did you get into you said you had a dream. How did that process go?
Well, my father's a great man, and he rubbed off on me. I was 16, and it was summer, and he said, hey, I know somebody I can get you on a framing crew. They're framing new houses in Oyster Bay Cove. If you want to be a laborer on this company, I could see what I could do for you. So he introduced me to the owner. Next thing you know, I'm humping lumber around a job site. This is back in the day, no air compressors, no nail guns, no machinery except for the poor young laborers, and that was me. I would come home with bloody shoulders and splinters in them from carrying lumber, sunburn from the hot sun.
You got some nice scars too, right? It's on that
Got some good scars. Through the years, I've fallen off roofs and landed 20 feet fell 20 feet multiple times.
If you weren't a contractor home builder, you would have been, I think, a trapeze artist.
Yeah,
you
right.
were walking these tightrope things.
Sure.
Like,
Well, when you frame new houses, there's nothing to put up for safety. You can only build and then walk on what you built, and then you can finally start to get some safety rails. But we're walking on 2x4s, 20 feet in the air, 3.5 inches wide, walking around the outside of a building.
Oh, that's crazy.
And you kind of just get used to it. Look, it didn't happen when I was 16. It took time to build up to it. So even with all the bloody shoulders and the splinters and the scars from that very first summer, I had a dream, like, I want to do this. I love this. I was 23 when I stepped out on my own and built my first house, framed my first house. Right here in Ashbroken was my very first house on my own.
Wild.
The great thing about this business is I could drive around this entire island and say, I built that. I worked on that. Builds up some pride, or I don't know what the right word is, but yeah, it's great.
Very cool. All right, ready for drink number 2?
Should I just pound this one?
If you want to.
Blindfolds on. It's not messing up my hair or anything, is it?
No. Surprised you're not concerned about the beard, though.
The beard. Takes a lot of work. This time I'll go with 2.
All right.
Oh, definitely. I know that pour. Yep.
What is it?
It
Cheers.
is definitely coffee.
Yeah? What kind?
Black.
Okay.
I bet you it's 7-Eleven coffee. When I started drinking coffee a long time ago, I went to 7-Eleven.
Forever.
And I
every
went
day.
7 days a week. I had to get 7-Eleven coffee. If I didn't have 7-Eleven coffee, I would start to get a headache. The caffeine detox. Every single morning, got my 20-ounce cup of coffee, sipped it through a whole day. My wife calls it the caffeine IV drip because I slowly drink and ingest that.
That's funny because it must have came onto me because I have no problem drinking cold coffee. Like, I'll buy a coffee and I'll sip it throughout the whole day.
Right.
And the people think this is disgusting, but I'll even leave it in the car overnight so that it's ice cold in the morning. And I'm like, that's my favorite. Starbucks coffee, like overnight, ice cold is my favorite. So I want two pieces of advice from you. One, the first
Get a big gun and make sure you aim small and shoot small.
Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but thank you. The first piece of advice is business. If you could give me one piece of business advice from one business owner to another.
Okay.
The second piece is, as a father, and this is the Father's Day special, to a potential
Happy Father's Day, all you
yes,
fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day.
All right.
I just got married, not anytime soon, but in the future I do want kids. So if you give me one piece of fathering advice.
All right, so business owner to business owner, I would say never, or do the best you can, because it's impossible to do anything never, to not allow people's comments and critiques and negative opinions affect you. There's always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be someone that doesn't like what service you provided, and it took me a long time to learn to let it bounce off my shoulders.
Now, what kind of fathering advice would you give?
Love your kids no matter what they do. Be there for them no matter what they're going through. Make the time to love them and be there for them. Running a business, I could have had every excuse to miss games, miss school events, not be home at night for homework. Work for me was a means to be able to support my family and be there for them. It wasn't something that I needed to own to feel good about myself.
And get me choked up because you're bringing back memories. Absolutely. You are an unbelievable example of that. You used your flexibility to, be there when you could. So you could make a 4 o'clock football game if you needed to. You were always home for dinner, and I'm really grateful for that.
I've learned that everything will be there tomorrow. I'm not saying that there aren't real extreme emergencies, but I think most of the time they're not extreme emergencies. We can make them extreme emergencies. I have to be on the job. I can't get home. Nope, I made a choice. I'm leaving. Thank you.
That is such a great piece of advice.
If it didn't work, I wouldn't be in business for 29 years.
That's a great point.
Right?
It
must have worked because I'm still in business.
That's really good stuff. All right, ready for drink number 3?
We're going fast.
Yeah, man.
Okay, 3. It sounded kind of fizzy.
Oh, it smells weird with the coffee in there. Cheers.
Yeah. Wow, it's frozen. It's some sort of frozen smoothie. Do I win something if I get them all right?
Yes.
Has anybody ever got all 4 right?
No.
Did we cheers ever?
We did.
Every drink?
Yeah.
Not every drink.
I'm pretty sure.
You have to go to the videotape and check.
Oh, this instant replay.
Yeah.
So now we're at Joking with Jacob on Drinking with Jacob. So you, as my father, are going to tell me the jokes. And if I laugh at these dad jokes, you win the gift card.
Do I wear my blindfold?
No, you don't need to wear your blindfold.
All right, you ready?
No.
Hey, man, did you hear about the new restaurant on the moon? Great food, but no atmosphere. What do you call a fake noodle?
An imposter.
Have you seen the new show? It's incredible. It's a show on beavers. It's the best damn show out there. I know a lot about how to build houses, but how does a penguin build a house?
How?
He glues them together. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
He was outstanding in his field.
This isn't going to work. Why don't skeletons ever trick or treat?
I don't know.
They have nobody to go with. They have no body to go with. Wait a minute. What counts as laughing?
Fine.
What counts as
That was a good one.
How far does
I haven't heard that. All right, you got it.
Wait. I got one. Another one, too. Want to hear a joke about construction? Wait, I'm still working on it.
All right, you got that.
Yeah, baby. Party!
Ready for the 4th and final drink?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Bringing it home.
Better not be milk. I don't like cow's milk.
Did you see the drink?
No, I did not. Scout's on it, man.
All right, ready? You can take it.
Don't smell like
It
anything.
smells like nothing. Cheers.
All right. How did I guess that it's some sort of a milk? It's some sort of a...
I don't know.
It's probably lactose free, but maybe it's like almond milk or something.
All right, good job.
Why would I
don't know.
Intuition, man.
All right, any final thoughts before we end this episode?
I would like to publicly say that I am blessed and honored to have you as a son. You honor me by being who you are.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I'd like to say that I am very grateful. I'd like to publicly say that I am very grateful to have you in my life. Thanks for drinking with Jacob.
Peace out, America.
Peace out.